Hey, it's Hair Tip Tuesday, presented by Ari McCole of Hair Architect Academy and Natural Hair Studio.
Hey y'all, it's Ari and it's another Hair Tip Tuesday. So today we are going to talk about your hair life cycle, basically your hair, your pace, your crown. You know, we gotta honor our natural hair journey simply because it's yours. You made the decision to return to natural, and that is a brave step. A lot of our self-confidence, a lot of our strength, it sits on top of our head. And why not honor how our hair grows out of our scalp by truly not comparing ourselves to the next person? So based on your hair type, your hair texture, your hair density, based on your genetics, your hair will grow based on those factors. Not simply because it's hair, but it just grows at its own pace. And understand that, it does its own thing. So therefore your hair is just gonna grow how it grows, as it wants to. Now granted, if you give it some TLC, some tender loving care, you care for it based on your curl texture and your porosity, then it'll definitely grow, with as much love as you give to it. Now, that's truly based on your loose natural hair. Now, locks, yes, you keep a lot of your shed hair because it's locked into your hair. However, you still must treat it with the same respect as you would if it's loose and on its own and you get to comb through it. Give it love, give it moisture, give it care, and do right by it, child. So if you wrap it up at night, so you can retain the moisture. If you moisturize it throughout the week, as we should. Now, I ain't perfect. I ain't gonna say I do it every day. However, that's my story, my life, my business. However, it truly shows that if you do give it some care, if you do give it some moisture, i.e. using a daily moisturizer, high porous hair is kind of hard for it to penetrate the shaft of the hair, so you do need to go an extra step or find the right products that will help penetrate the shaft of the hair to give it moisture so that hair can actually survive. That hair won't go dry, which causes dry, brittle hair, split ends, single strand knots, which are a pain in the butt, dead ends, the whole 9 yards, which causes us to have to do trims way more frequently than necessary to help maintain our hair. I know many of us have reached a stage or have gone through a stage where it seems like our hair grows to a certain point and then stops. I know that was me with my relaxed hair. I definitely noticed it was me with my natural hair. It was frustrating. It was frustrating to no end. But the curlier or coilier the hair, the longer or the less likely it is for the natural oils that are produced by our scalp to get to the links of our hair. So it is a must. It is a must to actually do what we can to continue to moisturize and hydrate our hair. It starts internally and works externally. So drink your water. I done mentioned this before. Drink your water. Get hydrated. Eat your fruits and vegetables to add and get the nutrients and the vitamins that our bodies need to create healthy hair. Then you get to the shampoo bowl and make sure that you use those products that are necessary to begin to add moisture to your hair. I got a client. She found out that her Kunta Kinte in the back. This is no shot to Kunta Kinte. We just have our sayings here. She's called it Kunta Kinte. However, her coily hair that's in the middle, no matter what product she used, it was giving her a hard time. She found a product that worked amazingly with her hair texture in that section, but started using fruits and vegetables, literal fruits. So avocado mask, natural avocado mask on that part of her hair. Well, she used it all over, but all over her hair, and noticed that the moisture was immediately added back. So taking the step to learn your crown, to understand what your hair wants and needs to thrive, and it's moisturized when that natural curl pattern is there with no effort, that's when it's hydrated, honey. when them curls get to popping, once that product hits it, like naturally curls, not you having to use a Denman brush to pull it out, not you having to actually put a whole bunch of water in your head. You will know once that product hits your curls, and them curls get to popping and curling, and they look all bouncy and shiny and just voluminous, then you know that you did what you had to do to get them curls popping. Then it's about learning the proper maintenance for that on an ongoing basis. How frequently will you have to do that same thing in order for it to stay looking like it's looking? Popping, curls popping. So I recommend doing a hair journal. I do offer a journal, a Return to Natural hair guide for loose naturals and locked journeys. So I recommend getting something like that gives you something to look to or document that journey so that you can understand what it looks like to just properly maintain your hair, or at least keep a hair journal to understand, okay, I used this day, it worked, perfect, let me try this again. Or, products that didn't work, so you don't go back to it and waste money. It's all about saving that coin and appreciating your crown. Okay, queen? But outside of that, I say all that to say, learn your hair. Don't compare your hair journey to the next queen, because your journey is your journey. It's a journey to self-confidence, to self-truth, to self-love. Own that. Claim that. Honor that. And that's your Hair Tip Tuesday.
That was your weekly dose of Hair Tip Tuesday. Be sure to subscribe for more tips and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and TikTok for all things natural hair care.